Sawadee-ha! Hi everyone, and hello to all the pageant fans all over the world, the universe rather, and to my new subscribers and returning viewers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching this episode right now and you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Help me to grow this channel and to reach a milestone here in YouTube simply by clicking the subscribe button below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So for today's episode here in my channel, I'll be sharing you guys who made it to my top 10 semi-finalists after the preliminary competition of Miss Grand International 2020. But before that, let's talk about the preliminary competition. First of all, Miss Grand International showed us all how their pageant differs from any other beauty pageant. Overall, I have to say that the preliminary competition of this year's Miss Grand International competition was a huge success. Let's talk about lighting, production design, camera angles. I love everything about the preliminary competition, so good job to this organization. Now let me go ahead and share with you guys who made it in my top 10 semi-finalists. This is in no particular order. I have Brazil, Mexico, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Philippines, El Salvador, Indonesia, Colombia, Argentina, and Panama. So these are the countries who actually made it as part of my top 10 semi-finalists. Now let me share with you guys that my best in swimsuit competition, it goes to Now my best in evening gown goes to the Philippines. Let's watch her performance. I'm choosing Philippines because of her elegance that she displayed all throughout her performance in the evening gown competition. My favorite gown goes to USA. As you can see with her evening gown, she actually incorporated, or the gown was actually incorporated with Thai's national costume. And I just want to tell you guys that Mexico is the real goddess of that preliminary competition, as you can see in her performance. And as what I always say, Thailand will always be the life of the party. Let's watch her performance. Now let's talk about Miss Grand Indonesia. Let's watch her performance. So after watching her performance, I just want to tell you guys that I really love her performance during the evening gown competition. Even though her gown did not complement her, skin color, but I like her overall performance because she displayed, elegance all throughout evening gown round. But when it comes to swimsuit competition, there's a lot of movement from Miss Grand Indonesia, and that is something that I don't really appreciate. Now let's talk about my top 5 semi-finalists. I'm actually including here Puerto Rico, Argentina, Mexico, Philippines, and Thailand. Who is my winner in this year's edition of Miss Grand International 2020? After watching the preliminary competition, I have to be honest with you guys na somehow na-threatened ako with the Latinas, especially with Miss Mexico and Miss Puerto Rico. Even, Miss Argentina, Chile, Czech Republic, there's a lot of, possible winner after watching the preliminary competition. Body-wise, I have to say na mas maganda talaga ang ang katawan ng mga Latina compared to our very own Samantha Bernardo. But when it comes to her overall performance, I have to say that Samantha Bernardo's performance is actually a performance that we need to see in Miss Universe. You get what I'm saying? What I'm really just proud about Samantha Bernardo is her determination to win the crown of Miss Grand International for the Philippines. Now, my winner, I will never change my mind. My winner, clear winner from the very start of the competition, is still Miss Grand Philippines, Samantha Bernardo. My only fear is that, for sure, Samantha Bernardo can manage to be part of the top 10 semi-finalists. This is the speech portion that I'm pertaining to. Like after the swimsuit and evening gown round, they will determine who will be part of the top 10 semi-finalists. It's the speech portion wherein they have to say something about, the mission and vision of the Miss Grand International. If Samantha Bernardo studied so well, practiced so well, or memorized, every words na lalabas sa bibig niya, for sure we will be able to be part of the top 5 semi-finalists. Sabi ko nga, the only problem with Samantha Bernardo from start to finish is how she delivered her answer. How she displayed confidence, conviction, proper pauses. I mean, lahat na. Isama na natin. I was able to watch her during Binibining Pilipinas and I witnessed how she struggled so much during the Q&A. And I hope na, with the past experience na sa Binibining Pilipinas, I hope na naging way din yun para mas maging, strong siya when it comes to this aspect of the competition. Hindi natin problema ang swimsuit, hindi natin problema ang evening gown round. What we only think about is just the speech portion and the final question and answer. But then again, as what I've said with my previous episode, hindi naman lahat ng nananalo sa Miss Grand International ay mga magagaling magsalita o matatalino. I'm not saying that they're bobo. What I'm saying is that not everyone is actually as eloquent as, the real beauty queen that we witnessed, like Demi Nell Peters, Catriona Gray, Zozzy Bini. I mean, we cannot see those kind of qualities, diba, sa Miss Grand International. So, malakas talaga yung pakiramdam ko that Samantha Bernardo is definitely a sure winner right from the very start of the competition. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow during the finals night, but I'm still hoping for the best. I hope na wag sana magkaroon ng kahit na anong dayaan. I hope maging fair and square naman yung competition this year. We deserve the crown. I am not saying this because I'm from the Philippines, but it's pretty obvious. It's crystal clear right from the very start that Samantha Bernardo is a sure winner in this year's edition of Miss Grand International 2020. So that'll be all for today's episode here in my channel. I want to say thank you so much for your love and for your support, and I really, really appreciate you guys. And as you can see, it is pretty obvious that I look so puyat because I'm actually fresh from my shift last night. So I'm really sorry if somehow nagsistruggle ako magsalita because I'm really sleepy. I just wanna, do this episode for you guys because I know that some of you are actually waiting for my, final prediction after watching the preliminary competition. I wanna say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and always remember to stay kind because you can never go wrong with kindness. I love you all.